Hi, Leo. Thanks for stopping by. This is Mary with Sayre Seer. This is your May 1st through the 15th Oracle reading, tarot card reading. So, sorry about my mess over here. I'm going, like, adding a bunch of product to 2 websites. So, I've been, like, taking pictures and uploading and trying to sort stuff for each site. I have a jewelry business, right? Okay, so what we're going to do today, so thank you for your likes, shares, those who subscribe and those who comment and those who book readings and donate. I truly appreciate it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to look at, just get the messages that need to be delivered, that you need, okay? And so we're going to start with tarot, and then we're going to use some oracle, and then we're going to do some more tarot and some more oracle to wrap it up. Okay, so this one just flipped over. That's 6 of air. That one wants to come out. Okay. All right, so 6 of air is about it's about leaving or going to a safe place. Sometimes it can be travel, travel overseas, which I'm probably not doing a lot of that right now based on what's going on in the world. Everything's kind of slowed down, and that's interesting, isn't it? It's very interesting. But most of all, that card for me right now, or speaks to me for you, is about a safe place. What is your safe place? What do you need to heal to get to a better place? So, and are you working, or did your job get shut down too? Mine did. I mean, I do festivals, and mine got shut down. So that's why I'm looking at websites to get things started. Okay, so, and people really don't book a lot of readings with me. Not yet, but they will. And people are trying to figure out how to buy groceries, So, the next card is Wheel of Fortune, Fortune's Wheel. Okay. And this is a 10, so this is like the end of a cycle. And because this is upright, that's good. So that means that there is, going to this new place does change our fate, change in a good way. And it's almost like this new place was fated. Maybe what's happening in the world right now is fated. So it's the macro and micro level. It's all a reflection. 10 of Fire is a need for us to release the baggage, release the things that no longer serve us, and this is reversed. So there could be resistance here, or we could be in the process of it right now. Or we could be actually walking away from it because we're going to a safer place. So this can already be work that's been done with you. I mean, that you have accomplished, okay? So 2 of Earth here. So it's really a light card, right? 2 of Earth, she's got, okay, so it's kind of hard to see, but she has 2 pentacles. 2 pentacles. And so she's looking at, like, she's holding one higher. So this is like the new and the old, the future and the past. That's what that feels like. And she's not in balance, so she's not off balance like she's juggling. It's more like a reflection of where I've been and where I want to go. It's 2 different planes of existence. Okay. Like living in the old world or moving into a new life kind of thing. Okay, and then I have the 6 of sorry about my that happens a lot when I read, and I really apologize. I don't do it a lot except when I read. It's like the energy. So this is the 9. This is a Hermit. So the Hermit Reversed is like, okay, I integrated a lot of lessons. I learned a lot of things. I want to come out. I want to come out from being a hermit. I want to get back to work. And we hear you. Okay, I'm tired of the isolation, or it's a resistance to do the work, okay, of needing to go within to evaluate some more things. So that you would know if, however that is for you. Here's what I'm hearing. I thought I was done. Maybe not. Maybe not yet. Maybe it's something we're going to be doing for a long time because there's a lot of unraveling that seems to be taking place, right? Next card is the King of Water. This is the King of Cups. Let's see if I can get more light there. So King of Cups is, well, this can be a water sign. It could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Virgo kept popping in. I don't know why. Maybe you know somebody that's a Virgo that this is going to be their character. It doesn't have to be. You see, it could be somebody embodying this energy. I'll tell you about the energy. King, it's masculine typically, but it's somebody that This is what we call the alcoholic card. So I'm not meaning to put a label on it. We all have our things, and it could be like it's something somebody's going through where they're choosing the spirits or alcohol instead of dealing with things because it's just how somebody's coping right now. It might be their go-to usually, or it could be a situation. Okay, put it that way. It could be something else, but usually it's reflected in different cards if it is. So, and there may be a warning here to be careful about going to alcohol to avoid some feelings that need to be dealt with now, that it may be time to look at changing some of the behavior for somebody. Okay, bottom of the deck, Seven of Waters. This is making a choice, no longer being confused. Seven of Waters, Seven of Cups reversed. Here it's a fantasy kind of illusion, many choices, and sometimes they're good choices. Just depends on what's going on. But here we have the Cups again. So it's a reflection for me as a reader of this energy, this avoidance energy, by, maybe thinking about having those 7 drinks, or maybe losing myself in different things so I don't have to deal with something. Okay, so we've all done that. In reversed, it's starting to see the truth about maybe one's behavior, about one's emotional state, maybe seeing the truth about somebody needing to buckle down and make some changes, Okay, so so now we're going to look at the Enchanted Map because we want to see how this affects one's journey, right? Your journey, or somebody here is their journey. So I'm not getting a lot of extra energy from you. It's like, it feels like kind of shut down. Yeah, just kind of shut down. There's not a lot of open here for some reason. Not a lot of extra information. It's just kind of like as if when we're a little bit overwhelmed, just I just want some peace. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like overwhelmed. Yeah. So balancing act. Yeah. Reverse. So this talks about the need to get oneself back into balance. That maybe too many things are being juggled, and it doesn't have to be people. But it's feeling out of balance. It's feeling like, and that's kind of a reflection like the Ten of Fire. Like there's too many balls in the air, and the Seven of Water needing to decide, needing to, but it's like emotion. It's an emotional thing. Maybe feeling like you're gonna break, right? You're gonna fall off like Humpty Dumpty and break, okay, off the wall. Gentle Gardener. So you may be wondering why. Okay, so this is a 2, and then this is 11. So 11 balancing act. That's usually like 11 means justice. It means justice and balance. Let me just sorry. They're saying just move on, okay? Don't vote. Just keep moving on. Okay. So the Gentle Gardener is about, well, maybe you're wondering why things aren't moving, why the things that you've been trying haven't worked. And actually, a lot of us are wondering that because, yeah, we are. Okay, so this is about maybe there's resentment. Maybe there's resentment. Oh, it's about, okay. It's really important how we think and how we speak and what seeds we plant. Okay, we think about a garden, a healthy garden. Now, if we have negative thoughts, we plant weeds, okay? If we are still stuck in a negative place and you know, instead of why doesn't this ever work out? And this is just an example. I'm not judging anyway. Why doesn't this work out? Versus what do I need to change? There's a different vibration in each of those. And when we say, what do I need to change? We're open to changing something in the garden, to change something in our thoughts, our environment, our actions. And see, the Hermit Reversed, that is still the need to work on this part, you know. And there's always levels. Yes, there's always levels. We'll make progress, and then we'll need to work on something else because it's about the evolution of our soul, right? And so Gentle Gardener right now, and where in the place you're feeling stuck, well, we're all kind of stuck, is deciding what we want to plant in our gardens, you know, deciding what we want to see the change. And as long as we're focused on what we don't have, or what somebody else has, we're not in the place of creation where we can say, you know, where we're saying, what can I do? What can I change? Okay. And how can I make a difference? All of that. How can I make my life better? Because it's either or. In the negative place, it's not a place of creation. Okay. So if we could catch ourselves when we're there, it would be to our benefit. So protecting treasure. So I want to read this one for you. Okay. It's a 39. Just one second. You are always protected and divinely directed. So, although this is a time of great risk, know that at a fundamental level, you are able to move forward safely and securely. The proverbial nest egg is safe and sound no matter the fluctuations in the world. Guardian angels and other guides are whispering to you, making you aware of their protective presence. Your loyalty is an important theme now. Nurture that which you hold dear. This is a good time to strengthen bonds of friendship and ensure their integrity. If you feel tested right now, know that a true and loyal heart always achieves its aim. Take refuge under an angel's wing. You are not alone and have no need to fear. Embrace your courage. Wow, that is so on point, right, Leo? Because you're the lion. And this is a moment of time, a moment of truth. And you are protected. And this is just, wow, it's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to move forward now. We're going to do some more tarot. So the next round of tarot, what we're going to do is just kind of look at how, based on this information, what else you need to know. You are moving forward. See, that Six of Air in the beginning is such a beautiful card. Isn't it a beautiful card? Oh, let me say that. Because you are moving forward, and it may feel like you're not, but you are, and it is changing. It is. It's like clearing up the cobwebs and leaving behind some things that just have blocked you. You know what I mean? So Queen of Pentacles. So this could be somebody specifically. It can be Libra. What is it? No. Taurus. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus sometimes. Or it could be any earth sign. Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. So Virgo or Taurus is what came in. So female, feminine energy, reversed. It's, feeling like this person may be experiencing a lack. They may be having trouble with commitments, nurturing, running their business, or being able to pay their bills. Maybe they feel like they squandered their money, and they foolishly, okay? And this might worry me a little bit if it wasn't this time right now that we're going through. Because this can be energy that a lot of us are feeling. Justice, okay? So then I have justice. And so this is like a reminder that justice will be served. See, justice, it's about balancing. See, this is balancing. That things will be balanced. Here, the balancing act reversed, justice. This is a Libra card. I don't know if there's a Libra involved. But Libra is about needing to get ourselves back into balance. If we can be balanced emotionally, we can see things from a different perspective and see more opportunity in the current situation and the lessons, and on and on and on, right? Okay. Four of Wands, reverse. So this is feeling like our not very happy about the home life, not very happy about what we built, the stability we built. Maybe we're not happy about our relationships. That's why they're saying that card, protecting treasure, was about how important relationships with integrity are. And so it may be time for clearing out the ones that do not hold integrity. And if you're the one that needs to work on your integrity, then this is a good time also. It's a reflection, right? But this is about building better foundations, okay? Because what's interesting is in this particular card, we have the Tower back here. But it's a happy time, right? But when it's reversed, it's not being able to maintain or build this, right? It's not falling down, but it's not upright. It's not there, not yet. Oh, here's the Tower. Here's the Tower. Because something needs to change, because maybe many things need to change. It's not a good foundation. That's why there's not peace at home, right? Or peace in whatever you call home. Interesting. The Tower, we all fall down, and then we get back up. But the Tower is about a faulty foundation. It's about that it was built on a faulty foundation, okay? And I get you. We don't know what we're building. We thought we were doing everything we could, but that's the importance about learning and growing, is we see our own shortfalls. We see how we undermined ourselves, right? By our actions, by our choices, but by our words, by so many things. The Hangman reverse. So this is a reflection for me of the Hermit reverse. It needed to integrate those lessons. That's just time. This does not happen in an impatient state. Just thought I would say that. Because it will stay there. The lesson will stay there and repeat until it's learned. This is a time for many, many of us to level up, so we can all be together in a better place as a collective. Hangman reverse is well, it just reminds me of the lesson being served over and over. So if you're experiencing the same kind of relationship, the same kind of situation, this is why. Eight of Cups. So this is a walking away from something that was emotionally fulfilling in the past, but that no longer serves. So there's a need. There's a need to consider whatever you're walking away for. Bottom of the deck. Oh, I got two. Whatever you're considering walking away from, or needing to walk away from, or whatever walked away from you, that at one time made you happy. So they're asking me to focus on the reason why that made you happy, okay? Because we have this could be walking away from alcohol too. Walking away from hanging out at the bar, walking away from certain kind of behavior when to do with drinking, okay? I know that's specific for somebody there. But because I have this card, which is our quote unquote alcoholic card, the person that likes to drink to avoid their emotions, okay? And then this one knowing that they need to put this down or make a decision there, okay? So I'm just going to leave it there because we're all big boys and girls. Bottom of the deck was 2 cards. I have the Nine of Wands. This is no longer being able to make excuses for fighting this. Can't keep going through the same thing, right? I can't fight this anymore. Somebody can't fight this anymore. This could be somebody walking away from somebody that drinks a lot too. Okay. Oh, I got another card. Okay, so can't fight this anymore. I had the 2 of Cups. This is about, and this is upright. This is somebody, this is another person that somebody really loves and sees themselves in them. You know, maybe this was their forever person and still does. And that's hard. Yeah, but this person at Page of Cups, it's a small offering. They're not getting enough here, huh? Or there's a child that needs to be considered. That may be a precious child. Okay? Or pregnancy. That child in a cup could be a pregnancy. Okay? I got to get another card. This is all right in here. What we're walking away from. King of Swords. This is the truth. Truth, nothing but the truth. And this is somebody with authoritative power. Like, this person knows what the truth is. And there's no, they don't need to talk about it. They know what the truth is. Okay. Could be an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. This is masculine energy, but doesn't have to be. This is really difficult for somebody here because of the love, okay? If this is not another person, it's love for yourself. Somebody needs to embrace their self. It's time to love yourself. Give yourself the opportunity to grow, to heal, you know? Grow, to heal, to learn, to walk in your truth, you know, to walk in your own authority, okay? Not to be pushed around anymore, not to be second guessed. Don't second guess yourself. It's a very masculine energy. It's a no nonsense. I'm not going to put up with crap. I know what the truth is. That's it. I got to get one more card. But there's no success here, see? I think this is really a head over heart decision, it feels like there. As much as you love this person, it's not happy for you. So, sorry, however much you love this addiction, if that's what we're talking about too, it's not good for you. And there's no success when you're there, when you engage in that energy. Okay? See, could be either one. Okay, so we're going to get just a couple cards from your angels and ancestors. Where did I put them? See that box right there? I created a light box so I could take pictures of the jewelry. It works pretty good. I should have put a window on the top though, so I may be changing it, but I have a show next week. It's like a virtual show because we had a show, but we had turned it into an online show. So I could put the link in the description box in a couple days. So I'm just making sure that it's okay with the promoter. So, and there's going to be 170 people that make stuff there. These are really fun. They're really fun. And I know I've known everybody for years. So. Okay. Fun. It'll be a blast if you like handmade stuff, innovative things, really neat. A lot of talented people. And it's made here in the USA, which is cool. Okay. So I have Peacekeeper. This is your angels and ancestors. This, let go of the need to be right. So, because, let go of the need to be right, because the things that irritate us in someone else, we do hold that vibration to a certain extent. That's why it's being reflected. And there's always something there for us to resolve within ourselves. It's not up to us to change other people, but to work on what we need to work on within ourselves and to be aware of what's going on around us. That is important, though, Leo, of course. And so we have the white buffalo is about peace. There's an in Native American legend about when the white buffalo returns, that peace comes. This is a time that we can have peace, that you can have peace. And this is this is, do you see that tomahawk she has there in her hands? That reminds me of the talking stick. So that means speaking your truth to me. That's what's coming through here. Speak your truth. But most of all, know what your truth is first before you speak it. Words are important, right? That's how we build our garden. That's how we plant our seeds, with our actions and our words. Mirror Guardian, take time to reflect on how far you have come. And no matter what you feel like you have done that hasn't been right, look back who you were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, and give yourself a break. That's what they're saying. Because you've come further than you realize. Still not getting a good. You've come further than you realize you have. Okay. We'll do one more there. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. Okay, now I'm getting too much glare. So this is all kinds of healing. This is could be healing of the sun, healing of natural remedies, healing of taking better care of yourself. It depends on what that means to you, but it's time to look within to find healing, to connect with your higher self to find healing, and not outside of yourself. This is all about reflecting within us, so we get to know the beautiful person we are, because we're all beautiful. We all need a chance to get to know ourselves. That very well could be this Two of Cups. This is the masculine and feminine side of ourselves. But it could reflect someone else also. There's multi-layers and everything. So, okay. So, we'll do one more card. Purify your surroundings. So purifying your surroundings means, it could mean many things. It could be, the Medicine Guardian, we talked about healthy, eating healthy. This to me is a lot about the people that you're around. The people you're around, whatever substances, whatever food, all of that. Also, could be saging because of the energy. Everything carries the energy. So when we talk about things that could be blocking us and what we're planting in our garden, people's negative words affects how we feel. In fact, if you're around negative people, you find yourself being negative. And then when you get away from those people for a while, say you dated somebody that was negative, right? And you find yourself doing the things they did, and once you get away from them, you go, I wasn't a good person then. Or I'm not, I mean, I'm giving you an example for me. I wasn't a very patient person around that, because eventually they do affect how you think. And that's why it's important for us to consider what we're listening to, what we're watching on TV, who we're around, and what kind of behavior we're engaging in, because we will pick it up and make part of that ours. Because we're all, intertwined. Our energies intertwined. Being, they call that. It's like quantum entanglement. It's like entanglement, because on a quantum level, we're energy, right? We just feel like we're solid. Solid, yeah. Anyway, I love that Undercover Brother movie. So, purify your surroundings, mind, body, soul, area, living space, thoughts. Changes, it actually puts us in a more peaceful place, a place where we can work on the stuff that's been blocking us. We can actually see it then, So, Leo, have a great week. If you need a reading, I'm here. You just go into the description box. I'm happy to do them. So I really like doing them, actually. Take care. Bye-bye.